Today I'm going to talk to you about Facebook ad click-through rate. My name's James Booth and you are watching episode number 15 of Daily Marketing Hut Live. So yeah, good morning. We're back at 9:30 a.m. as normal. Last few days, or last week or so, I suppose, really has been a week or so. I say that as if we've been going for ages. Like half of this show has been a bit hit and miss, or in terms of inconsistent, I should say, in terms of broadcasting. But we're back at 9:30 today. It's going to be, I'm going to try and hit, well, I say I'll try and hit. Tomorrow I've got a meeting at 9 o'clock, so I'm not going to be able to do it at 9:30 tomorrow. Friday I'm going to be in a hostel in Hungary, waiting to get to my apartment. So that might not be happening at 9:30, but other than that I'm going to try and shoot for 9:30 every day this week, apart from those 2 days. So I hope you're well anyway. Start of the week. Have a good one. Make it a good one. I've got 3 questions planned for you today, and I'm going to go through the answers to those shortly, or now, just to kind of give you a bit of background on what I'm doing. I'm travelling at 11:30. I think my train leaves 11:45. At 11:30, 12, my train leaves from Barnstaple, and I'll be going back to Worcester. On the train, I'll probably practice my copywriting. I've got a new book actually called Man's Search for Meaning by someone Frankel. I can't remember the first name, but it was a man who was a prisoner of war, prison in Auschwitz, and it's a book he wrote in 9 days about just kind of finding meaning when you might not be able to. So it's meant to be good. It got recommended to me by not to me personally, but I saw Joe Polish recommended it in a Facebook group I'm in. If you don't know Joe Polish, go and search him out because he is a great direct response marketer. So, yeah, maybe I'll have an update on that when I've read a bit more. Haven't started yet, but maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. For now, let's get straight into the questions. Question 1. I'm new to Facebook advertising, so I'm new to Facebook ads. What's a good click-through rate? It really depends. I mean, click-through rate, it's something that you can only really measure against your own metrics. What's good for you might not be good for me. What's good for me might not be good for you. What I would say that, I mean, just as a ballpark figure, what I shoot for with most campaigns, if I'm targeting cold traffic and I'm asking them to opt into a freebie, do a webinar, something like that, 1% is usually pretty good. It's getting more difficult as Facebook changed the algorithm and more people are advertising to actually get people to go from cold traffic to sign up, or cold traffic to download a lead magnet. There's a lot more emphasis at the moment on providing value in terms of like blog posts or videos or like free ungated content than just kind of putting a Facebook ad up there and asking people for email addresses. So 1% is pretty good if you are just trying to get conversions. If you have a clicks to website ad and you're optimizing it for website clicks and you're promoting a blog post and it's valuable and your ad's targeted well, I'd say you want to be shooting for around 1.5 to 2% to cold traffic. 1.5 to 2% roughly. You might get more than that, you might get lower. What I'd say is click-through rate is important, but look at your cost per click or your cost per conversions, as they're the metrics that are going to matter more, and take that into account, and then check your relevance score as well. If your relevance score is above 5, your ad's doing quite well with that audience. If your relevance score is below 5, you might want to change the ad up a bit. So click-through rate is an important metric to look at, but on its own, it's going to be difficult to determine whether your ad campaign is successful or not without knowing things like your cost per click. And the other thing, actually, while I'm on this, while you're looking at your cost per click and the click-through rate, make sure you're looking at the click-through rate link. So you've got, if you look onto the ads reporting section, you'll actually see there's 2 click-through rates. You've got click-through rate all and click-through rate link. The one that's important to you is link. What that tells you is it's the percentage of people who see the ad who actually click on the ad and get taken to the landing page. Click-through rate all is people who click on the ad and get taken to away from that particular page. So it's not, it does include people who click on the link, but it also includes people who click on your Facebook page, for example, and get taken to your Facebook page's profile. So make sure you're looking at click-through rate all. Whatever the number is there, check that against cost per click, cost per conversion, and your relevance score. Next question kind of leads on nicely from the last one. So if your click-through rate is really low, this one, my Facebook ad isn't getting any clicks, what should I do? If your Facebook ad isn't getting any clicks, first thing I'd do is make sure you're targeting it to the correct audience. So make sure your audience is fairly narrow, or if you aren't getting any clicks, try and see if you can narrow it down. Try finding more specific interests. So if you've got something like, I don't know, off the top of my head, if you've got something as general as football, maybe niche that down, or try and find a more specific topic. Second, if you're sure that your audience you're targeting is correct for your offer, then try changing up the copy. Some tips for like improving your ad copy: make sure you kind of focus on a pain point, something that, you know, a problem that your audience has. Talk about the benefits of your offer, so not just the features of it. And an example of this that I've jotted down here was, if you are a pizzeria, what you could say is, this pizza is made with the finest Italian mozzarella. That's a feature. And this kind of technique works with anything. You'll write down the feature and then add on to the end of that, so what does that look like? This pizza is made with the finest Italian mozzarella, so that you get an authentic, delicious pizza. And that's the benefit. So if you are getting stuck with kind of trying to come up with benefits for your offer, write down the feature, tell people how good you are, and then tell them why that matters. So list your feature, so that list the benefit. Final thing is your image. So the other thing you'll want in your ad copy actually is, so you'd want focus on a pain point or a problem, add benefits as well as features, and then give them a call to action. So tell them what you want them to do. Do you want them to click on the link in the ad? Do you want them to click the sign up button below the ad? Tell them, give them a call to action. And the final thing you can test if your ad isn't getting any clicks is the image. So if you've got an image which doesn't kind of catch the eye in the news feed and people scroll through, you think about how fast you scroll through your phone when you're going through Facebook, right? Like, you do just kind of swipe. Your image needs to kind of grab attention. It's not going to be the copy that grabs the attention, it's the image. So the image grabs attention, and then people take notice of it and read the copy. Make sure you've got an eye-catching image. People tend to do quite well. I mean, if you're a personal brand, a picture of yourself looking directly into the camera is going to do really well. So yeah, image. So yeah, if you guys not getting clicks, check your audience, check your copy, and check the image. Question 3. I'm running a Facebook lead ad. How do I download my leads? Right, okay. So if you don't know what a Facebook lead ad is, it is a type of ad optimized for conversions, essentially. Difference being is, with a typical ad optimized for conversions, you'll get the ad, people click on it, and they're taken to a landing page off of Facebook. So something like your website. If you use lead pages or ClickFunnels, they'll be taken from Facebook to that external website. Facebook leads ads were added at the end of last year, and what they allow you to do is essentially create a landing page, or create a sign-up form, I should say, within Facebook itself. So when people click on the ad, little box comes up saying pop your email address in here, pop your email address in, and you sign up within Facebook itself. The issue I'm going to say with it is that the leads are then stored on Facebook, and they're not, like, say with lead pages, for example, when someone opts in, they're automatically put into your email marketing provider and more than likely dropped into an automation follow-up campaign. With Facebook lead ads, the leads are stored on Facebook itself, and it's up to you to go in and download them and import them manually into your mailing software. Things like Zapier will allow you, Zapier is a tool which allows you to integrate lead ads with certain email marketing providers. It's nothing I use personally. I might look into it if I use lead ads a bit more. I am beginning to use them a lot more as well, actually. But in order to actually get them, I'll get to the point of this question. So if you've ran your lead ad, it shows that you've got a few conversions and Facebook is coming up, you've got a few leads, but you're not quite sure where to download them. 2 ways you can do it. The old-fashioned way is to go to the Facebook page that is linked to the Facebook ad. If you go into the admin panel, so if you're admin and you go to the Facebook page, along the top you'll see a toolbar. On the right-hand side of that toolbar, there's an option called Publishing Tools. Click on that. On the left hand column there's a tab called lead advert forms. And if you click on that, it will tell you the different forms you've got and give you the option to download all the data within those forms. Other way you can do it, which is recently been added actually within the last sort of few weeks, is if you go into the ads reporting, if you go to the ad or ad set level of the lead ad, the where it tells you the results, in the results column it'll say how many leads you've got. That should be hyperlinked, and you can now click on that and download straight from the ads reporting section, which makes it a lot easier. So yeah, you've got either publishing tools on the admin dashboard of your Facebook page or in the ad or ad set level of Ads Manager itself. That's it for today. I'll be back. I'm not sure what time I'll be back tomorrow. I've got a meeting at 9. I probably won't get home till like 11 or so, 11, 12. So probably tomorrow afternoon. I'll see you then. Peace.